folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will make a good match for you, and others won't. What do you need? The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that fits. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 68, NASDAQ off 23, S&P's off 8, gold contract up $2.70, trading at $1,462 an ounce. Silver up 23 cents at $31.72 an ounce. Platinum, $1,580. Copper, flat at $3.63. Oil, down 11 pennies at $102.56 a barrel. Bonds, up 9 ticks, trading out at $142.02. King dollar, up 31 ticks at 79.70. The euro up 14 at 131, and the yen is out there at 81.58. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Just call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You have a price spread out here today of $13.90 to $13.70. It closed at $13.76. What we're doing here, folks, is we're building cars to get into the swing point of $13.57. What I expect you have here is an ABC structure on the way down. We'll come down on volume, you pop up on lighter volume, you start accelerating down on volume once again. We go to the Dow Industrials. You take a look at the Dow. What you have with the Dow is this. Same type of setup. Dow's down 68. Bottom line, the low that's going to be challenged here is the 12,710. If you get volume at that low, bottom line, you get a very large ABC structure on the way down. NASDAQ Composite. Composite, of course, was the strongest on the way up. Bottom line, now it's strongest on the way down. The B point, folks, in the composite is 29.87. You talk about an expansion of volume. You're hammering into the B point, and your volume is expanding pretty dramatically. 1.97 billion. Now, that swing point on the 10th, okay, if we go back to the 10th for a second, what you're going to see, the B point, the swing point of the ABC structure on the way down, had 1.956. Today we did 1.975. Bottom line, you break that B point with volume, that thing wants to basically go south in a big way. Now, inside the Dow Industrials, of course, what do you have? Well, you got Apple with a confirmed ABC down. You know, broke the B point yesterday, broke it with volume. You go over to the NASDAQ, you got Qualcomm on an ABC structure on the way down. That blew away today, blew away the B point. You talk about blowing away a B point with volume. And the B point on Qualcomm was 62.58. That B point there had 9.9 million, did 41 million. Let me tell you something, folks. 41 million on the way down. Get out of the way. What this has just done is it's saying Qualcomm wants to go to 51 bucks, and right now you're at 62. Big number. Okay. Now, after the close, what do we have? Microsoft just come out with numbers. Numbers on Microsoft go like this. The estimate was 57 cents. They made 60 cents. We closed at $31.01. Right now, Microsoft is trading out at 31.79. So she's up 79 cents right now, and 79 cents is not going to do enough for Microsoft. The high is up there about $1.50. So bottom line is it has a bounce, but that's not going to be enough to get it up and over the highs. eBay, oh man, okay, so here we had one side of the market now. Here's the ABC structure on the way up. eBay today takes a B point out, takes it out with volume. Extraordinaire. Does actually the whole B2C today. Actually, it hit 41.82, and the B2C is 42. You know, blows the B point away, does it with volume. CMG, let's go take a look at Chipotle. Chipotle closed at, let's see, at 4.30. That's trading at 4.32. That had traded down $7.33. You know, and that looks to me like it's going to try to tag that 442 one more time. You know, it's not bad up there at the 442, so we'll see where that does shake and bake. Some of the high volume stocks out here, let's take a look at them. We did have volume expand, folks, as you're going lower. What I expect you're going to see is that you're going to see it slamming into the B points. You're going to see the volume expand, and then while the folks tell you there's no volume, we'll tell them go look at the way down. And in fact, you can look at the way down all the way up. Apple was down 20 bucks. We had Gilead Sciences was up 564. We're going to go back to that one because that chart there is pretty amazing. The Gilead Sciences is not a buy, by the way, okay? It came off the highs, did it with volume, went back up and tested those today and couldn't handle it. It's going to be coming back down. eBay, big move, up 475. Human Genome, that's a takeover. Huge move, 50% move in one day. That's up $7, trading at $14.17. We had Intel down 26. Ford was down 13. Morgan Stanley was up 41. And let's go over to the good old Apple, folks. Apple, this is a classic. This is an absolute classic. Bottom line, folks, you know, Apple has topped out. This is what you have with Apple. Okay, so you hit the top out there, 644. What ends up happening? You go from 644, huge expanded volume, all the way down to 571. Do a counter trend bounce up to 620. The ultimate would have been 622. Got 620, gives it up again on volume. Now, this is what you have with Apple. I believe what you're going to have, and this is why I'm saying that's it. And Apple wants to trade back to, well, it's not the end of the world. Trades back another $50, $526. What you have on a weekly, we're into the 4th day right now. Yeah, and here we go. Okay, so we are at 137 million. Yeah, okay, so this is what it is. We're at 137 million right now, and you're going into 160 million. So all Apple has to do tomorrow is do 22 million shares, and that means that it went into that swing point from the 16th, the week of the 16th, with volume or with more volume. If it trades as much as it traded the last 3 days, it'll go into that with more volume. When you do that, folks, that's indicating, you know what, bottom line, lower prices coming at you. Bonds. Let's go over to the bond market. What do we have with bonds out here? Bonds out here today, building cars. And, you know, bonds are setting up, man. This setup in bonds is pretty incredible. What you have with bonds, we're at the 142.01 area. And the way this setup is, you know, it looks to me like the 144.27 is going to be hit pretty quick. And the reason I'm saying that is that we've had 7 days now of just hanging under the last 3 highs. And when you have that, it's like you are building cars, building strength to at least go make a run for that higher price. And that higher price is that 144 level. Gold contract, what we have with gold, gold just can't get it going. Bottom line is that gold contract out here, price spread, you get a price spread of 1654, 1631, closed at 1642, does 151,000 contracts. That still wants lower price. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? They try to keep King Dollar down. It keeps saying, no way, Jose. Pulls, well, it's sideways today. It looks, when you really look at the chart, it's almost really slightly lower. But it's a sideways move today. Up 26 ticks, 19,000 contracts. What you're going to need, you know, we need, number one, sign of strength. You know, we've had a nice sign of strength in it on the April 3rd, April 4th, and April 9th. April 5th, rather. The way this is setting up right now, it looks to me that, yes, 82 is on the agenda. 82 gets on the agenda. Let me tell you something, folks. You'll see something pretty violent in the marketplace. The reason I'm saying pretty violent is this. The market right now is bouncing off numbers very, very quickly. Every acceleration up gets sold with a vengeance. When you see that happening, without the dollar moving, let me tell you something. The dollar starts moving, get out of the way. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We have the Dow down 68, NASDAQ off 23, S&P's off 8. We're going to be right back.